Hi folks, my name is Aditya and I welcome you all to Quasint Human channel. I really hope that all of you are doing fantastic in their life, and today we will be understanding the difference between stakeholder and shareholder. And remember, stakeholder and shareholder, they both have immense difference between them. But people often use it interchangeably because they are not aware of it. So today I will make them or make you aware about the differences that a stakeholder and a shareholder have. So starting with the meaning or etymology of stakeholder. See, a stakeholder can be any person. He may be a shareholder or may not be a shareholder. A stakeholder in simple sense means a person or individual who can be influenced or affected in a positive or in a negative way by the activities of the company, or he may or may not be the shareholder of the company. And as you can see, they may or may not have direct relations with the company. They may or may not be a shareholder in the company. So it's like a stakeholder is a person or individual or a group who do not have interest in the share prices or stock prices of a company. They are not related to that. That is irrelevant to them mostly. Because suppose if I'm the supplier of XYZ company and I just supply them raw materials. So my goal would be what? My goal would be to get as much as demands from them as possible so as to increase my sales to them. I do not own anything in that company to which I am supplying my goods. But I have my earnings from the demands that I get from them. So I am a stakeholder. And even if I was a shareholder, remember one thing, a shareholder is always a stakeholder, but a stakeholder is always not necessarily a shareholder. A stakeholder can be a person, um, maybe a tea stall vendor, maybe I would say anyone, a housewife can be a stakeholder. Any person, like if you increase the prices of petrol, everybody is getting affected. Everybody. Like Hindustan Petroleum increased the prices of petrol, then HP, then other vendors. So people who are getting affected, they are the stakeholders. They do not own anything in the company, but they are getting affected because they have to pay more. They are affected negatively. So this is what stakeholder means. And stakeholder are of two types, that is internal stakeholder and external stakeholder. And I'll be delineating the meaning of these two in the other video. So let us move on to what is a shareholder. A shareholder is the owner of a company to a certain extent. A shareholder owns certain part of company's equity, thus they own certain percentage of company's ownership. They own at least one share of the company. They have interest in the performance of the company's stock share price. They are directly linked with that price of share stock, and they have direct influence in the decision making of company due to voting rights. Shareholders always have voting rights because they own the ownership of the company. Maybe one share, maybe 1%, 2%, or 0.07575%. They have. So it's like that. And when it and just go in the note section, there you can find a shareholder is always a stakeholder, but a stakeholder is not necessarily a shareholder. Just think it like that. If I have invested 30 rupees in a company and I have, I would say 1% ownership in that company, and on the other hand, my friend do not have any ownership in the company, but he's a supplier to that company. He is the stakeholder, I am the shareholder. That's the difference. And making things very clear, see this picture, stakeholder versus shareholder. Stakeholder encapsulates everything, whereas shareholder comes inside it. So I think this picture explains everything. But still, if anybody has any doubt regarding this concept, stakeholder and shareholder, you can surely give me a feedback mail on quickfactsadi@gmail.com. And I'm really thankful for each one of you for giving me your time. And I would want you, if you could support me by subscribing the channel, because I often come up with such informative videos. And thank you so much, folks, for your time. Have a good day. God bless you.